Today, I'm going to teach you how to fork a repository in GitHub. Forking allows you to create your own copy of someone else's repository, giving you the freedom to experiment and make changes without affecting the original project. First, open your web browser and head over to github.com. Once you're there, sign in using your credentials to access your account. Make sure you're fully logged in before proceeding to the next step. Now navigate to the repository you want to fork. This could be any public repository on GitHub that you're interested in working with. You can find repositories through GitHub's search function or by following a direct link if you already know which project you want to fork. Once you're on the repository page, look toward the upper right corner of your screen. Here you'll find a toolbar with several options. Click on the button labeled Fork. This action initiates the forking process, signaling to GitHub that you want to create your own copy of this repository. After clicking Fork, you'll be taken to a customization screen. Here you have the option to customize the repository name if you'd like. Simply type your preferred name into the text field provided. This step is optional, but it can be helpful if you want to distinguish your fork from the original or organize your repositories more effectively. Once you've made any desired changes, click Create Fork to proceed. At this point, you'll need to wait a moment while GitHub processes your request and copies the repository. This usually happens quite quickly, but depending on the size of the repository, it might take a few seconds. Don't worry, GitHub is working behind the scenes to duplicate all the files and history. Once the process is complete, you'll automatically be redirected to your newly created fork. Now that you're viewing your forked repository, take a look at the upper left corner of the toolbar. You'll notice it says Forked From, followed by the original repository's URL link. This indicates where your fork originated from and maintains a connection to the source project. If you need to reference or share the original repository's URL, simply highlight this link and copy it. And there you have it. You've successfully forked a repository in GitHub, creating your own workspace where you can experiment, modify code, and even contribute back to the original project if you choose. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.